Good day, farms, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Diary TV. Of course, I remain your humble host, Divine Favor, A Woggle. On to today's segment, I bring you a very interesting topic. Yes, a Nigerian legend, Jay Okocha versus Ghana legend, Abedi Pele, who have the most career. Yes, today we're diving deep into the careers of two of Africa's most electrifying talents, Augustin Jay Okocha of Nigeria and Abedi Pele of Ghana. These are names that echo through the halls of football, magicians on the ball, leaders on the pitch, and icons office. Both men dazzle the world with their flair, vision, and sheer brilliance as attacking midfielders, giving fans to hail and opponents in despair. But here's the million-dollar question. Who had the most illustrious career? Was it Jay, the Nigerian who danced through defenses across Europe's top leagues, or Abedi? Rewind the clock and start with born on August the 14th, 1973 in Enugu, Nigeria, Augustin Azuka Okocha grew up with football in his blood. The streets of Nigeria were his first playground, where he honed the tricks and flicks that would later make him a global sensation. Yes, his professional journey began with Enugu Rangers in the Nigerian Professional Football League. A modest start, but one that showcases raw talent. By July 1990, at just 16 years old, JJ took a bold leap, of course, across continent, signing with Borussia Neukölln in Germany's third tier Oberliga Südwest, a teenager from Nigeria stepping into the disciplined world of German football, undaunted, with a ball at his feet and dreams in his heart. That move was the spark that ignited a remarkable career. Now shift your gaze to Ghana, where Abedi Pele, later dubbed Pele, was born on November the 5th, 1964 in Kebbi. Abedi's story begins in a nation obsessed with football, and he was prodigy from the jump. His early career took roots with Real Tamil United in Ghana, where his flair and intelligence on the ball quickly turned heads. By his late teens, Abedi was already making waves beyond Ghana's borders, catching the eye of scouts in the Middle East and Europe. His journey abroad kicked off with stints in Qatar and Switzerland, but it was his move to France that would set the stage for greatness. Both men, of course, started with humble beginnings, but their paths to stardom were as different as their styles. JJ Raw's exuberance versus Abedi's calculated artistry. Who got the better lunch? Let's dig deeper. Club careers conquering the leagues. JJ Okocha's club career reads like a world tour of football. After cutting his teeth in Germany's lower leagues, he earned the move to entrench Frankfurt in the Bundesliga by 1992. It was here that he gave us one of those moments. 1993, a slaloming run against Karlsruhe, dribbling past half the team, including the goalkeeper twice before slotting it home. That goal wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. JJ had arrived from there. He joined Fenerbahce in Turkey Super League, where he scored 30 goals in 2 seasons, numbers that scream game changer. Then came Paris Saint-Germain in League One, playing alongside a young Ronaldinho, who later said JJ inspired him. Imagine that the teacher schooling the students. His Premier League stint with Bolton Wanderers was pure magic, turning a relegation threatening side into a team that played with swagger. He wrapped up with spells in the EFL Championship and Quarter Stars League, retiring in 2008. 7 leagues, countless memories. JJ was a global nomad who left his mark everywhere. Now, Abedi Pele club story. Though he's a tale of dominance and legacy, after early moves to Qatar and Switzerland, he landed in France with Lille, but it was at Olympique Marseille where he became a household name. Now picture this, 1993, the UEFA Champions League final against AC Milan, one of the greatest club sides ever assembled. Abedi doesn't just play, he orchestrate. His vision set up the winning goal and Marseille lift the trophy. The first French club to do so, Abedi wasn't done. He won 3 consecutively, one title with Marseille from 1989 to 1991 before sanctions halted their runs. He also shone at clubs like 1860, Munich, and Torino, but Marseille was his kingdom. Unlike JJ's globe-trotting, Abedi's career had a focal point of excellence. Trophies versus versatility, who edged this round. Hold that thought, we are not done yet. Now on to the next, we have international glory leading their nations. On the international stage, Jay Okocha was bid for over a decade between 1993 and 2006. He earned 73 caps and scored 14 goals, but stats don't tell the full story. He debuted at the 1994 Africa Cup of Nations, helping the Super Eagles soar to the title, and the same year, he dazzled at the FIFA World Cup in the USA. Of course, where Nigeria announced themselves as global force. JJ's peak came in 2004 as captain, leading Nigeria to the AFCON semi-finals and earning the tournament's Best Player award for his breathtaking displays. 3 World Cup appearances, 1994, 1998, and 2002, cemented his status. Even if team success eluded him beyond that 1994 triumph, his flair was Nigerians' weapon, a one-man highlight reel who carried a nation's hopes. Abedi Pele, yes, meanwhile, was Ghana's king. As captain of the Black Stars, he amazed over 70 caps. Exact numbers vary, but his impact doesn't. His crowning moments came in 1982 at just 17, when he helped Ghana win the African Cup of Nations, their last title to date. Abedi's leadership was unmatched. He was the pulse of the golden generation. He never graced a World Cup due to Ghana's struggles to qualify in his era, but his continental dominance earned him the first ever CAF African Footballer of the Year award in 1992, followed by 2 more. JJ thrilled the world stage. Abedi owed Africa. This is a tough one to call: global exposure versus regional mastery. Let's weigh the accolades next. Trophies and accolades, the hardware all. Now let's talk silverware. Jay Okocha's trophy cabinet isn't overflowing, but it's got gems. With Nigeria, he has that 1994 AFCON titles plus Olympic gold in 1996. Technically an under-23 event, but he was there. Shining at club level, he won the Turkish Cup with Fenerbahce and took Bolton to the 2004 League Cup final. Though they fell short, his individual brilliance earned him the 2004 AFCON Golden Ball and multiple Player of the Year nods in Nigeria. JJ's career was more about moments than medals, but these moments, priceless. Abedi Pele's heart is heavier. That 1982 AFCON title with Ghana is a cornerstone, but his club success steals the show. The 1993 Champions League with Marseille, 3 League One titles, and the runner-up finish in the 1991 European Cup. Add his 3 CAF Player of the Year awards, 1991, 1992, and 1993, and you've got to resume that screams winner. Abedi's trophy home outshines JJ's, no question, but does hardware alone define Illustrious? Now let's wrap this up with their legacies. Legacies and verdicts. Who reigns supreme? So who had the most illustrious career? Jay Okocha was the entertainer supreme. His tributes, his audacity, his joy, it transcended borders. He played in 7 leagues, faced the best and left fans chanting his name from Frankfurt to Bolton. He didn't stack trophies, but he stacked memories. Moments that still light up YouTube today. Abedi Pele, though, was a conqueror. He won big Champions League, AFCON individuals honors, and carried Ghana's flag with regal authority. His career was shorter on leagues but taller on triumphs. Well, here's my take. If illustrious means trophies and tangible glory, Abedi Pele edged it. If it's about influence, flair, and global reach, JJ takes the crown. me, I lean towards Abedi for the hardware, but I'll watch JJ highlights all day. What do you think, fams? Drop your verdict in the comments. This debate's far from over. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, let's keep celebrating Africans football giants. Yes, till we come your way next time, of course, we remain Diary TV.